Hola a todos, en esta mini lección vamos a hablar de algunos conectores o palabras que utilizamos en español para unir o añadir y contrastar información. Okay? So through this mini lesson, I am going to talk about linking words that we use to add or contrast information. Okay, so as we have been describing towns, we are going to use the verb I in order to describe what we can see in towns, and we are going to use these linking words. Yeah, so we are going to imagine that we are in a town, and we can see that in this town there is a hotel, there are 2 bars, and there is a casino. Yeah, so we are going to connect and we are going to add information. We are going to say that in this town we have this and this and also this. Okay, so in English we will use y and we will use también. Okay, so for example, there are 2 bars and 1 hotel in town. There is also a casino. In Spanish, we will say, en el pueblo hay un hotel y and 2 bares. También, also, hay un casino. Okay? So, it will be like a way to connect ideas and say that we have all these 3 things in the town. Okay, and we will use y and también. Okay, and we have more than 2. Yeah, because when we have 2, we will use and. But if we have more than 2, we will use the expression también in order to avoid like the repetition of the conjunction and, of the word and. Okay. But what happens if we are describing an image or a town and we see that this town don't have, or there isn't, or there aren't some things or places or services? So it means that it's negative. We will say, for example, en el pueblo no hay cine ni teatro, tampoco hay farmacia. Okay, so we don't have 3 things here. So the first 2 we will use the expression no and ni in Spanish, and then tampoco. If we think about the translation of this sentence in English, it will be, there is neither a theater nor a movie theater in town. There isn't pharmacy either. Okay, so in Spanish I will say, in this town no hay cine ni teatro, tampoco hay farmacia. Okay, tampoco. Okay, if this is negative, if we don't have. Okay, and then if we are contrasting information, this means we have something but we don't have the other ones. We will use the expression pero en español, that in English will be but. Okay, so en el pueblo no hay restaurante. En el pueblo no hay restaurante, pero hay 2 bares y una cafetería. Okay, means there is no restaurant in town, but there are 2 bars and a cafeteria. Okay, so we are going to do an exercise here. We are going to practice here. So we are going to describe this image, and here we are going to write the things or services or places that we can see in this town and that we cannot see, or there is no place or a thing in this town we are going to describe. Okay, so ¿qué hay? Okay, ¿qué hay? Entonces podemos decir que hay un banco. Hay un restaurante. ni hay un parque. Que no hay. Que no hay. No hay un aeropuerto. No hay un aeropuerto. No hay una escuela. No escuela. No hay una universidad. ¿Ok? So, pensando en las palabras, ¿cierto? En estas palabras vamos a decir que hay. Que hay. Entonces, vamos a enunciar primero dos y luego una más. ¿Ok? So, remember, if we have two, we will use and, but if we have more than two, we will use también, in order to avoid the repetition of and. Okay? So, we will say, in Puerto Dorado, that is the name of the town, Puerto Dorado, hay un banco y un restaurante. También hay un parque. ¿Okay? También hay un parque. ¿Okay? Vamos a hablar de lo que no hay. No hay. En Puerto Dorado no hay un aeropuerto, ni no hay un aeropuerto, ni una escuela. ¿Okay? Negativo, no hay. Tampoco, negativo, tampoco hay una universidad. ¿Ok? Tampoco hay una universidad. Ahora contraste. Contraste. Entonces esto es cuando todo es afirmativo. Esto es cuando es negativo. Y en la próxima es un contraste. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿qué hay y qué no hay? Podemos decir en Puerto Dorado hay un banco, pero, contraste, pero hay, pero no hay. Pero no hay una universidad ni una escuela. No hay una universidad ni una escuela. Okay, so this is contrast, affirmative, negative. We can do different, like in Puerto Dorado no hay una escuela, pero Puerto Dorado no hay una escuela, pero hay, no hay una escuela, pero hay un banco y un restaurante. Okay, so if we think about, we analyze when we had affirmative we will use and. When we have negative, to, negative, we will use no, ni. Okay? Always. So, I hope that this video helped you to understand, getting a better understanding about y, también, no, tampoco. Then, you will have an extra activity here. It will be gente que escribe, exercise 335, and you will have these sentences, and you want to avoid repetition, so you will try to use the expressions y, también, tampoco, pero. Okay, so you will try to rewrite this test and try to avoid repetition by using other words or parafraseando. Okay, so I will create this. So I just want to see that you try to use these words. Okay, let me know if you have any question related to this topic. Hasta la próxima.